They press the game really high, pass the ball really quickly.
On us, and for the two very experienced.
Yeah, they certainly did. Like you say, it was a tough enough group. Didn't get out of it, but well, you know, with some great games in the Europa League as well, and obviously culmination to the final.
And then it's worked out for the left-hand side. There's the Brazilian Dalbert.
And all of a sudden he gets a brand new contract, hopefully.
Stories of a deal that will take his wages level with the club captain Sergio Ramos. Didn't play at this stadium. It's at the Vicente Calderón, where he started for Atlético. Worked inside by
Pop balls over the press, you know, so it's a really important position. It was always important position.
Dalbert calmly looking at the last few weeks. It's huge for them.
It is fantastic, and like you say, it's great game time for them against real.
Dalbert didn't feature much last season. Now not going to be Brozovic, something a little bit different as they roll it out left-hand side. Good crossing chance for Dalbert. Tempting ball in as well, headed away by Saul. And Martinez. There goes Dalbert again, testing the recovery of Lamar. Correa slips it through, and Miranda did just enough. Saw the run of Diego Costa.
We've opened the whole pitch up from Lamar on the other side. Maybe he hangs on and just rolls it to his right hand side. You see the one with Costa earlier on. It's very harsh free kick against him. He just gets sandwiched between two players, and it's because they work so tremendously hard for the manager and the way they play the game.
There was one at all.
Nah, he's a little bit lucky there, Costa. He's a little bit hard done by, but like
end of September, and don't face Barcelona until the end of November, when Barcelona will come here. So a chance to get some points on.
That to kick on again this season.
Good managerial appointment as well. Spalletti coming in. Totti spearheading it up front. He's got the man that's intended. It will be a test of Inter Milan this season. Andanovic last season. His best defensive campaign in terms of league goals. So getting too close to each other. Goalwards by Lamar. It breaks for Juan Fran. Chips it out to the left-hand side. Dalbert has a little look. Looks to swing in the cross. Dalbert back in 2013. Rebuilt his career with Villarreal. Went on last March to make his senior debut. Tournament at the 2017 European Under-21 Championships. Started out at hand side, great ball as well for Correa. His touch though gave Dalbert his chance.
The chance earlier on, Correa rolls it back, misses. Juan Fran comes on with both Inter Milan players looking to get there. Asamoah is one. I think Dalbert is the other one trying to block him. The two of them get there to block the shot.
As we've seen tonight with his goal, if you're late joining us, try and find it somewhere. Wonder goal. Dalbert. And Rodri stretching those long legs of his to prevent the cross.
Great initially, Dalbert, but his second touch wasn't great. Rodri got across, big long legs, got across to block the cross in.
Left-hand side. Dalbert inside 2 balls.
4 or 5 times so far in the second half when they pressed on. Going at the moment, they've played quite well in the game. The first half, very good offensively with the ball. Second half, they've been put under a little bit, let go, look a little bit rustier, if that's a word to say, than Inter. Inter look a little bit sharper with the ball, a bit more precise.
Looking out to the right hand side, it was the right ball, just not quite the right execution for Arias.
And like you say, both teams may be losing real key quality players. Can they get a bit closer to Barcelona?
Raja Nainggolan, plenty of players coming in.
Yeah, and it's great to see the Italian clubs back in the days, because there was a lull over the years where they dropped off.
I was going to ask you about with Ronaldo, is with I was thinking that would be a very interesting dressing room to walk into. It Buffon, though. Buffon, of course, moving on to Paris Saint-Germain, but Chiellini is there, Bonucci is there, leaders in that Juventus side. I'm sure they'll be, obviously.
Yeah, and obviously with that as well, when you're bringing so many foreign players in, the national team as well hasn't been as good, the Italian one, so it's important that they develop as well. They've always had fantastic teams. But like you say, when the league has grown like it is in Italy, you're always going. I'm not sure there's anyone left to go on there at this stage, although Milan haven't used as many as Atlético, but he's been okay, Dalbert, tonight. He's been steady.
So,
you know, getting her into people's feet when they're in the good areas just hasn't been right for Atletico Madrid this evening.
Dalbert back with Skriniar, extended his contract back in December to 2021. Now will Dalbert decide to be positive? In towards Karamo, was on, just overcooked it.